And welcome, everyone. I am standing in front of the old State House in downtown Little Rock at the end of Center Street on Markham. And I am going to be walking up Center Street. It's the wrong way. We're going to be going up a one-way street, which is fine. It is a very blustery day, so I don't know if you can hear me, but it's very windy. We're in the middle of a Saharan death storm. So, hope you caught all that. Do you think I did? The phone was ringing. Yeah, why not? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Stevens Building. Some kind of Secret Service type people. I got looked at kind of strange when I was over there filming in there in front of them. I don't think they really cared for it. Here's the 2nd Street with the trolley. And we are underway. If you park in a parking lot, it is not going to be free parking anytime. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. You always have to pay. So don't even try it. I can tell you this. I had no clue that there was a Schlotzsky's in this building. Now it's Dave's place, which I don't think they're open right now. What? What? No. Doing curbside. Nobody's there. This is the Century place. Center. A Louisianian must have spelled it. I don't know how old it is, but it is an old building. And it has pretty sweet architecture. Did I say where we're walking to? I guess maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Well, if I didn't, it's going to be a surprise. Or if you know Center Street in Little Rock, you know what is on it, what this will run into, and that's where we're going. And if the video cut out during that phone call, it's really going to be weird. I have no real historic knowledge about any of the buildings that I'm passing, will pass. There's a high-end dress store. Basically, you make an appointment, go in there, they measure you, and you'll get your stuff. It's very blustery. It's a blustery day. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I know it's not going to be probably in the next day or so, which today is June 26th. June 26th. There are a few drains that are painted in downtown. It's kind of cool. If you come downtown, like I say, if you park in a parking lot, there's absolutely no free parking. If you don't pay, you will get a ticket. You will get towed. Unless it's maybe there the day and it's from 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, you have to pay at the meters. If it's after or before 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, you don't have to pay anything. It's free parking. So right now, being that it's a quarter till 4 or a quarter till 8 on Friday, there is no paying parking on the street. Here's the Sterling building. The old Sterling. There was a department store right here back in the day. I think it lasted until maybe the 80s, maybe the 70s. I remember it vaguely as a child. Here's a sweet building here on the left. I don't know the name of this building, but it houses my favorite Mexican restaurant, Cantina Cinco de Mayo. And then right next door is EJ Eats. I've eaten there one time, and that's been a long time ago. I didn't go back. But I eat at Cantina Cinco de Mayo every chance I get. I've eaten there since this COVID started. The last meal I ate in a restaurant was right there at Cantina Cinco de Mayo on Friday, March 13th. And that's when everything started shutting down. And then they wouldn't allow people to get in restaurants after that. And that right there where the flashing lights, that's where it is. Go there. It's a good place. And I've taken out a couple times from there during the COVID. It's the only place I got takeout. And that was the last restaurant that I sat down and ate in, and that was just 2 days ago. My beautiful wife's birthday. I said, "Where do you want to go eat lunch?" And she goes, "You choose." So I went with Mexican. That's the only winner. That's my favorite Mexican restaurant, but my favorite taco truck is Tacos Atalano. And they have two of them, one on Geyer Springs and one on Camp Robinson Road in North Little Rock. So here's community theater. Looks like people are in there, maybe doing some prop work, costume work, things like that. There's that one, and then there's the theater right over here. People that pull into the crosswalks. Yeah. So this is one of the few places that actually has a child care center. There's the Child Development Center. I think it's affiliated with the Methodist Church here. Max Aronson, first cowboy western movie star, March 21st, 1880 to January 20th, 1971, was born at 713 Center Street, a house formerly located across the street on March 21st to a Jewish dry goods salesman. Max lived with his older sister in Pine Bluff. Acted in 140 westerns. Aronson's son, Charlie Chaplin. Wow. If you read that, good for you. That's pretty interesting. Never heard of him or anything about that. This will be one of the churches that I might visit and show the insides. chances they're open, slim. I think they don't open the churches because the homeless are around. They don't want the hobos to come hang out in the church, which kind of defeats the purpose there, hey? There's 8th Street. As we're making a small incline. Yeah, it looks cool. So we started there in front of the old State House, which is the former capital of Little Rock, and we're walking to another location that a certain someone who gave a presidential his acceptance speech when he won the presidency in 1990. No, they won. Or 92. No, it was 92. I don't know what I was thinking. In 1992, he gave his acceptance speech there at the old State House. And at that time, he was living at the place that we are walking to. So that might just give you a hint. There's the Entergy building. But we just crossed 9th Street. So what that means is we are halfway there. 12 minutes and 32 seconds walking, and we're halfway there. So if you're staying at, say, the Capitol Hotel, or if you're staying, I'm sorry if you can even hear me. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. But if you're staying at the Capitol Hotel or the Marriott or really anywhere downtown, it's easy to walk around. I haven't even cracked this water open. I have not even cracked it open. There's a sweet looking car. Mustang. So just to let you know where we are. Former Walk, the Mosaic Templars Cultural Center, and also up here, Philander Smith College right there. Mount Holly Cemetery right here. There's a mausoleum. So I'm going. They have a stop sign. So everywhere I'm going, and if you've walked, or if you're watching the videos that I'm doing, you'll know that everything that I'm doing is in a really centralized location. So if you're not from Little Rock, or if you are from Little Rock and you're just like, I don't know where to walk, I don't know where to go, watch these videos and you can see it's easy to get around. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sorry about that fella. Poor little guy. Get well soon. All right, red light, go. You have to kind of be careful on these on-ramps and off-ramps on these streets right by the freeway, because people will want to speed. They don't like to slow down. We're crossing Interstate 630, and the wind is really picking up. Sonic. There is the entrance to Mount Holly Cemetery is right on the other side of Sonic, right there. I did a walk of that. If you haven't watched it, what's the matter with you? There's a car with large rims and a different color paint job. Woo. So see, really gotta watch it. Alright, so now we're right here on the corner of 12th and Center, and one of my favorite pizza places, if you're wanting a pizza buffet, which I don't know if they're gonna exist anymore, Larry's Pizza, downtown. They're only open Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. They typically have buffets, and you can fix your own salad, and they do have the pizzas laid out, but they typically will bring the pizza to you. They sure will. There's the Bark Bar. You can bring your dog to that place and have drinks with him, and have a little place to go use the bathroom and fetch toys in the back. Oh, a nice little reprieve from the wind. It's pretty gusty there for a second. That is a massive fig tree. That fig tree is huge. Is that a fig tree? That's not a fig tree. That is a... What the heck was that? I love a porch. Front porch on deck, on top. I don't even know what I'm saying. I love a porch that's upstairs in the front. Can I get an amen? I don't know why I'm starting to whisper. Maybe it's because I was yelling earlier with the wind blasting. Okay, so right here we're going to call this the this is like a skeleton of a house that used to be there, and it almost had a great like paintball area because it had like walls and stuff that were up, and you could like hide behind them. But then somebody's been looking to build a house with those, but it's not necessary. They can just tear all that out and just build a new one. Just slammed some of this water I brought with me. Yeah, anytime there's a dumpster in the neighborhood, it's gonna get filled up with other people's stuff. It never fails. We had some work done at our house. We had a dumpster out front, and I couldn't tell you how many people I ran off from dumping stuff in my yard, or in my dumpster. Excuse me. Now check this out. Built in the side of the hill. Isn't that kind of cool? Door over there behind the hill. It's like below ground level. I think they were doing that for like a tornado or something. Bunkerish style. It's pretty neat though. Very low house. I like that modern, mid-century modern look to it. Because a lot of these houses are just old historic houses built in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I did feature some walks. The Governor's Mansion walk, or Governor's Mansion Historic Neighborhood Walk Part 2. Here's Cathedral Park Apartments. I have no idea what that was, but there are apartments in there. Used to be a church, as you can tell. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. Still has the stained glass in there. Smells like fresh paint. fresh paint. Still a little tacky. Look, they still even have the tape on here. It's not that fresh where I can get it on my finger, but it is fresh. So this park is a private park. It's not a public park. Maybe it belongs to that property. I think it belongs to the school up here. Although the gate is open, so maybe it is public. It used to have a sign that said private. There's a sign right up here. Let's see what it says. Oh, Snoopy would know. No dogs allowed. And no dunking on that basketball goal. It's like a 6-footer. I mean, I could dunk on that thing. So I'm walking on the northeast corner of the Episcopal Church. And directly across the street are a set of twin houses. They are for sale. The one on the right has actually been remodeled. The one on the left needs it. And there's a nice swimming pool in the back. A very nice swimming pool. I've never swam in it, but I do know it's back there. And there's a pretty sweet looking house with its rounded turret type domed ceiling roof. Let's see if I can get over here and see it a little bit. It's domed with the chimney sticking out. Look at that. Character. They just don't build houses with character anymore. They're very, very rare. So now we're at 17th Street. Like I say, Episcopal Church right there. They filmed God's Not Dead 3 there. Little puny crepe myrtles. Puny. We're on the what is this? They have stuff all over it. I'm not smelling them. It looks like they've sprayed this for maybe aphids. I'm not going to stick my nose to that. Aphids, is it aphids that get on now? Aphids, they get on roses. They sprayed them down. You can tell there was like poison all over it. I like to take time to sniff the roses, but not this time. So here's a very cool looking house, rock pillars, stucco, the Arkansas flag. Of course, this house is on the National Register of Historic Places. 1884, so turn her back. Turn her back! Turn back! No, turn her back! And here we are. As you can see, this is the guy that I was telling you about. He lived here for a brief amount of time, almost 2 decades. There he is right there, William Jefferson Clinton. He's the one that had his acceptance speech. Whoa, hey, where are you going? He had his acceptance speech at the old State House, which is where we began. And now we are at his former residence. Now it's Asa Hutchinson's residence. It's the Arkansas Governor's Mansion. And they are celebrating their 70th anniversary this year. There it is, Governor's Mansion. There's no protesters here today. There it is. Beautiful place. So we were on the corner of 18th and Center. We walked all the way from Markham and Center, which is basically block 1, first block, so 18 blocks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So it's the end. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Rock the bell. Thanks for tagging along. And I will see you next time. Adios.